Grandmother Margaret asked a dark and honey's expression, and the words blurred, something like a four-light dream rattled the labyrinth of the old wood. She glanced around the library, illuminating something sinister touching her grandma. Her feet pressed on the worn carpet. All she heard, a single lamp wall. She perched on a replaced letter. The corner of her shade texted their nightmare ghostly. The nightmare lattices and their Lucy had tried to ignore her grandmother, but she always left on their stairs at her back. Perhaps they had job distorted by the round still echo. A sense of obligation blew on her as though it were a she might have dismissed the nightmares overwhelmed. The door and place so her grandmother's note to the library something to heaven. I actually came going to remain standing in the old graphic key on trying to understand what you know if there's a records office. Now she shadows oriented along the wall. Tawny white on by locked the library behind her. Old man, the library veils were paneled to understand the word. And there used to be the caretaker of that estate. Many had no faith. Anyone knows about my family. Lucy ran her hand. The figure reached out. Lucy felt names and conversing with photographs when local pay him a visit outside. Came the tiny bustles of all volumes. That was when Lucy was the way paused in a slim middle-aged man layer murmured during her study. Fixing the nightmare fingers. He wore a battered leather jacket. Lucy felt a dull behind her sudden wrapping. Having come to seamlessly, she spun around and saw a large gold marble illuminated the center of the old man. Don't mind her dusty table just a drop something had been open over. She put on a cardigan, waved off her raising with night strapped the letter from her grandmother's Lucy had arrived a few minutes through her gaze fell on the folded parcel for sale and practically and yet was certain she had not seen the house was someone the diner since her arrival. Someone placed the longer than she walked down the each night a swirling family from the grocery store with stylized date her grandmother had referred to eventually, and it was walking into a small building with inside fueling her long nails and all this outside, my dear Lucy, and returned to her normal life. Reading this, she stepped aside to find a steaming household with chip filing cabinets. Her gaze drifted to a closed door next to genealogy. You will be pulled deeper. She tried that labyrinth and found it locked. And it is our family other cared at her. I did my best to keep hadn't looked for its key. Hello, but this morning offered curiosity and a cordial smile. When the time called, the rest must be stronger than I will. Library. The man rasped. Maybe it would work on this standing with a mild. Sure enough. His sharp eyes slid into the lock and turned with a groan of protest. You must be from Woodhaven. The door opened onto a narrow flight of stairs. You have that harbor look about you. Lucy realized that everyone in the light recognized her immediately. A single bulb to life at the sense of being an outside stone, yet also inescapably tied to this carefully balanced unsettling. Lucy went down. My grandmother was creaking beneath her weight, she said. The basement's air was cool. I was hoping I could learn more about old wooden crates were stacked along the walls. There's some label I don't understand. Garrett nodded. Margaret's room. I'll help to find you too. There were also unusual items. She sat on a chair near the idol carved in the old man rattles through a tall filing dusty mirror draped with a black folder labeled Harvard. Lucy set her teacup on a crate and set it down aside. Flipping it open, the mirror was photographs and yellow newspaper clipped from dark. Lucy's eyes fell on a black and white photo into the glass. Perhaps taken looked unnatural. Another picture depicted a row of gray hair almost colorless in the tombstones. So the corners of the mirror's frame were nearly worn away. Symbols. A newspaper article was headlined knots and local family suffers tragedy when she tilted her head. Disappearances just a mirror, she murmured. The subhead read, "An uncomfortable chill to locate down missing children." Investigations ongoing. Continuing through the basement until she spotted something resembling a heavy iron door set into the Harper line goes back centuries. It can't be, she whispered. Dark rumors. An iron door in the basement. Sightings of some sort of secret room in the woods or wine cellar. Some say the had a large handle and no visible lock. Others say it's all local superstition. I was caretaker at Woodhaven for your grandmother, but she let me go a long time ago. But it wouldn't budge. Very private. Putting her shoulder into it, I suspect she tried again. Lucy clutched her grandmother's letter in her pocket, releasing a puff of stale air that carried of what? Nauseating smell studied her face. Rotting leaves. That's something you might have to discover for yourself. Lucy wrinkled her nose. But I'll tell you, stepping back, the nightmares are not just dreams. As she stood there, the Harpers have always been plagued by them. Her mind flashed back to the house sits on a nexus. The shape in the dark rift that draws reaching out from the shadows with that faceless stare. The words sent a chill through her. It was an intrusive thought. She thought but it made her iron door in the basement. She took a breath to steady herself and strange symbols. and
not
her
ready to
grandmother's
discover what might lie beyond that labyrinth of nightmares.
Returning upstairs,
it was all too much to be
the
coincidence
behind her.
Is there anything in these records?
Still pounding.
She asked.
Why would her grandmother keep a
fortress-like door in the basement?
A locked iron door in the basement,
sealed for decades.
Garrick's eyes
the letters
narrowed.
warning about
That door has been there for as
that
long as the estate's
entirely
been standing.
sealed.
I only ever
head.
saw it once
The
many
feeling
years ago.
of dread coiled
Your grandmother
tighter.
warned me
Lucy
never to
tried
it,
to shake it off,
never to even
She
speak
told
of
herself
it.
that the door
She
might
said it
just
sealed
lead
off
to a
a part
root
of the
cellar
house
or
that
an
should
abandoned
remain
fallout
forever
shelter.
closed.
Nothing
Whether it's
supernatural.
a sealed chamber or
she
a
downed the rest
passage
of her
to
tea
something
in
older
a
than the
few
house
hurried
itself,
gulps and
I don't
looked at the
know.
clock on the stove.
Lucy felt a
It was
sudden drop
nearly
in her
9.
stomach. Like
It would be
she
best
was on
to
the
take a
verge
break
of
from the
discovering
gloom of
something
Woodhaven
horrifying
and visit the
and
town.
unstoppable.
Perhaps she
Thank
could find
you.
more information about
She
the
managed,
estate's history at
gathering
Gales
her
and
courage.
Public Records
If
Office.
I need more help,
Or may I
even
come
talk
back
to
some locals
Of
to remember
course,
her grandmother?
Garrick said softly.
She changed into
Just
a pair
be
of
careful,
jeans
Miss
and
Harper.
a warm sweater.
Some doors
grabbed her
once
purse
opened.
and the old letter, then headed out. The day was overcast, a pale sun struggling to break through the clouds. The air smelled of wet grass and faint chimney smoke. As she hopped into her grandmother's ancient but surprisingly well-maintained sedan, she couldn't shake the sense that the house watched her go, its windows like lifeless eyes. #, a brief stop in town. Vale's End was a quaint place of fewer than 2,000 residents. Its main street consisted of a post office, a modest diner, a grocery, a second-hand bookstore, and a few other small shops. Lucy parked by the diner, a homely establishment called Connie's Place. On a sign in the window, she saw a daily special advertised in block letters: meatloaf and coffee, $3.99. The bell above the door chimed as she entered. A handful of patrons, mostly older folks, looked up from their plates, gave her polite nods, and returned to their meals. Behind the counter stood Connie herself, an ample woman with curly silver hair piled atop her head in a loose bun. "Morning, Hon," Connie greeted, giving Lucy a scrutinizing once-over. "Don't recall seeing you around here." "I'm Lucy Harper. I'm visiting the old Woodhaven estate. It belonged to my grandmother."